woke up very early this morning, not only to see the flamingos. So now we saw like there are 8 lions around me right now. 1 mother, 3 cubs, and 4 male lions. So take a look. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Serengeti National Park in Tanzania is like a wildlife paradise on steroids. Seriously, you won't believe your eyes. I didn't believe mine. The highlights of the show is of course the Great Migration, where I got to see millions of animals on the move, creating a mind-blowing experience that made my jaw drop. It's a massive park with endless things to discover and explore. You will get some up-close encounters with lions, giraffes, cheetahs, and all sorts of other beautiful animals. And the landscape, oh my god, was literally straight out of a postcard, with wide open plains and those super duper cool looking acacia trees. I recommend staying at least 2 to 3 nights just at Serengeti National Park alone. Even this time I only got to go to the south part. I even got to see a lioness nursing her cubs while they fight over her milk. It was so cute. It was one of the first things I saw in the morning. Serengeti is also home to the Big Five: lions, elephants, leopards, buffaloes, and rhinos. Can you count how many I saw? This was my 3rd day in the area, and I would say I saw the most animals here at this park. I saw so many lions to a point where I stopped taking pictures. I was beyond excited and so grateful. Not long after, we found an area to set up my lunch. In general, all the lunch are prepared by the hotel you stayed at the night before. They always prepare it while you eat breakfast and will load it to your car before you know it. I mostly got chicken either in curry or some brown sauce. They were delicious. Thank you. Once I would know that I was going to Africa and that I would be going to Tanzania, I already brought a lot of, not a lot, like some toys and some gifts that I want to give to the kids. Because, you know, there's not much that we can do. I know many people do donation. We all try to help in our own way, right? For me, when I go to a country that I know has a lot of babies and kids, I like to bring them maybe toys. I don't bring candies because I know that the dental problem is a big problem in this country. So I like to bring books, I like to bring toys or like color pencils and stuff like that. So this time I did the same. I asked my driver to bring me to a Maasai village, right? So this village had 141 people, and the chief is 92 years old, and he had 36 wives. So everyone in the village are actually his kids or his, I don't know, grandkids. Because the son told me, the older son, who's the one who can speak English, he said that a lot of the times the youngest wife end up marrying the oldest son because actually the oldest son is usually older than the youngest wife. So I know in our modern world concept, it might not seem acceptable in a lot of people's mind, but that's how they live. And to me, the children didn't do anything, so I think they do still deserve the toys and all the gifts that we give them. They were so happy. I didn't actually want to film them, they actually sing to me. I asked them not to sing, but then the older son told me that this is a way for them to thank me, so just let them sing. So I did, and yeah, so you can see the footages there. Yeah, it is another world out there that we might not be very familiar with. And if you're gonna ask me, is this a village that the tour guide brought me and that they know that people will come? No, it's, you know how I picked that village? While we were driving in the area, I saw a few teenager girls, like about 12, 13, something like that. They were all carrying a bucket, right? So I asked my guide, what are they doing? And then he said that they were collecting the water from the rain because it's rain season, right? So that they can bring it back to the village to use, because they use the rainwater to either cook or whatever, like to use, because they don't have like running water. And so I said, okay, we need to go to that village. So it wasn't planned early ahead. It was something that I picked when I was on the road. So, but they have had visitors before, so that's why they are well aware that they want to dance and do stuff like that. After seeing so much animals on the third day, I was ready to check in to my next camp, which is the Ngorongoro Tour camp, which is the same group as the first night. So I was already excited because I know the quality of the hotel, so I was already like relieved that I will be staying there. So upon entering, I found out I was the only guest again, right? Unbelievable. So 2 nights out of 3, I was the only guest in the hotel. So they were like, yeah, there were 15 guests the night before, there will be like 7 tents booked tomorrow, but for tonight you are a queen. I was the queen already on the first night. No one likes to call themselves queen, but then this is what they were calling me. I get it, it's only because I was the only guest, so they were trying to treat me like a queen, so thank you. So it was so funny, and I was a little bit overwhelmed on the first night, right, because they all sing to me, and it got a little bit, no, some people like the attention, but I'm not one of those people. So once I found out I was the only guest, I told them, oh, please, during dinner, make sure you don't have to sing to me. I feel more than welcome already, so I already told them that. But then instead of singing, they cut a name from a napkin and put like welcome Janelle. So that was really sweet as well. I want to say thank you again to Totilis Camp. I will highly recommend it to everyone who goes, especially for families. As you can see, the quick room tour, sorry that is blurry. My camera really sucks. That's why I'm not using it anymore. That there is an extra bed in like a little side on the side, so it is good for kids as well. Hot water is great, the pressure was fine when I was there, food is fine, and so I highly recommend this Totilis camp. They have 3 in the area. I am at the Ngorongoro Conservation Area, the crater area. So this is the crater, the lake. It's really beautiful here. I'm seeing tons of buffaloes, lots of eland. Are these impala or the bushwick? And then we also have the wildebeest and lots of zebras. I don't know if you can see. Lots of zebra crossing right now. The wildebeest and all that. There are the Thompsons here. Super cute boy. It's really pretty here. It was so funny when this hyena walked by the hippo. He doesn't even dare to look at him. Many people wonder why the buffalo is one of the big 5. Well, because they are considered one of the most dangerous species to hunt, and in general, they get angry very easily. To me, the hyenas are a lot cuter in person than in the Lion King movie. They are actually very useful to the environment too. They even eat the bones of the dead animals, which helps to prevent the spread of infections and diseases and contribute to the overall health of ecosystem. So lots of flamingos behind me. I can't zoom that far with my phone, but I'm sure you can see all the little spots. I am now using the waistband from Insta360 to try to film a footage. It's my very first time. I'm not sure how it's gonna come out because it's a very bumpy road. It's just shaking like no tomorrow. To sum it up, Ngorongoro Crater is an absolutely stunning place of incredible beauty. Honestly, the landscapes are simply breathtaking. Visiting it is like stepping into a magical world where natural beauty is on full display, like a fairy tale. It's truly a remarkable destination that leaves a lasting impression on anyone fortunate enough like me to experience it. Anyone who gets to go is really lucky and will never forget it. 4 days of amazing game drives went by so quick and definitely not enough time to see everything, but it was time for some real relaxation. Time to go to Zanzibar! There are some big mishaps that happened during this day. Read the description below to find out what happened. Stone Town in Zanzibar has a really interesting history that goes way back. It used to be a big trading place where people from different cultures came to exchange goods. The buildings there are made of stone and have beautiful doors with fancy carvings on them. Over here, you can see that people love cliff diving, which is a very popular sport here in Stone Town. They do it every day, every hour. It was really something fun to see as well. One important place in Stone Town is the Old Fort, which was built a long time ago to protect the town. It has seen a lot of things happen over the years, like the Arab slave trade and when the British ruled over the area. Nowadays, the Old Fort is a cool spot where you can learn about Zanzibar's culture and see art exhibition. You can walk around the walls of the fort, check out the shops and art galleries inside, and even watch performances and shows. It's a special place that reminds us of the fascinating history of Stone Town. The spice market in Stone Town is a lively and colorful place where you can find lots of different spices. It smells really good because there are spices like cloves, cinnamon, and vanilla all around. You can see vendors selling these spices and other goods in their stalls. It's very fun. As I continued to walk in Stone Town, I found many souvenir shops, took pictures with these beautiful doors, and it was time to check in at the first hotel in Zanzibar before I head up north to go to the resort. So my room is not ready yet. Oh shit, my hair is so messy, whatever. It's not ready yet, so I'm gonna do a spa appointment, like massage, because I haven't had a massage for 3 weeks and it's like driving me crazy. So we have this really nice setting here and we have Miriam helping us. Thank you. It was time to check into my room. Thank you to the hotel team for giving me this beachside room with all the fruits and a bottle of rosé wine. They actually gave me more. Nugui is a beautiful area at the top of Zanzibar known for its amazing beaches and clear blue water. You can do fun things like snorkeling, diving, and sailing on traditional boats called dolls. The area is also very famous for these traditional doll boat sailing trips, which are also booked, but I didn't get to go at the end because of the weather. I'm at Zanzibar, finally, after all my volunteer programs. So thankful to be here. And as you can see, it's just so stunning. And as you can see, it was finally time to wind down and relax. There are many nice places to eat and drink by the beach given that it has so many beachside restaurants. The area is also famous for the traditional doll boat sailing trips, especially the sunset ones, which I did book, but it was cancelled due to the weather. I seriously did nothing and just lay at the beautiful beach all day while sipping my rosé. I also booked a swim with dolphin on my last day in Zanzibar, but as you can see here, the wave was going so crazy that morning, it had to be cancelled as well. Well, I guess that means I have to go back next time, which I would love to. I highly recommend anyone to end the trip in Zanzibar after days or weeks of game drives. It's truly a paradise on its own. In Zanzibar, the tides have a big impact on the lives of the fishermen. When the tide is low, they go further out to catch fish, and when the tide is high, they come closer to the shore to take care of their boats and sell their catch. The tides are an important part of their daily routine and fishing strategy. I even saw this lady cleaning their catch of the day right at the beach. Do you see them? Octopus and everything. It was so awesome. And that's a wrap. Thank you, Tanzania. Victoria Falls, I'm here, finally!